You guys were just little kids.
Babies.
Yeah. So we got cyanide in the house tonight.
Don't take it. The pill.
Don't take cyanide. Is it a pill or is it a
capsule?
Actually, I thought it was a drink.
It's pronounced Cyadine.
It's not even a word.
How you guys are?
Yeah,
Cyadine?
Cyadine.
Oh, way to go, Eric.
He decided to.
Oh wow! So I pronounced it wrong. I wrote it wrong in the thing.
But he decided to not know how to do English.
Well, so the cool thing about that is no one else has your name.
Right. That's why copywriting's not a problem.
Right. Yeah, because I looked up. No wonder I couldn't find you guys. I looked up cyanide and found about fucking 30 of them.
Yeah, right.
What's funny is as soon as you look up Cyadine on any streaming platform, the song "Cyanide" by Metallica,
comes
which is
up.
a great song.
Right.
Okay, it pops up before the band pops up.
Right.
When you spell the name right, something else what you
shows
said.
up.
Yeah, cyanide.
You gotta press. Did you mean to search Cyadine?
Yeah. No, motherfucker. Although for me, I would have not known that.
Hey, we should probably introduce the band, like so people know who's talking.
Cyadine.
No. I mean,
the band.
The
band. Yeah. Why don't you guys?
The proper name?
We'll start down here at the end.
I'm Aaron Gilbert. I'm the singer of the
Come
band.
up on it. You're a fucking singer, dude.
Hello. I'm Aaron Gilbert. I'm the singer of the band.
Oh, well done.
Thank you. All right.
Hey, I'm Eddie Naffenberger. I'm the guitarist of the band.
I'm Eddie Naffenberger. I'm the drummer.
Okay.
Sure, no, I'm the bassist.
Noah Polston, and I'm the lead guitar player.
He's the rhythm guitar player.
So Noah knows our good friend Dan Dursky,
I do.
who is a supporter of the show.
Hi, Dan, if you're watching.
He probably is. He knows you're on. So the only time he listens is when someone he knows is on, which is a lot though. He knows. Was Dan in a band? Dan was in a band. I think he was.
I don't know, but I do know when I met him, he did security for a War Machine and Illegal. You know, I don't know those guys.
No.
That's. Yeah, he did security for them, and they're kind of big in terms of Kiss tribute bands. So.
Oh, Kiss tribute! You guys just played with a tribute band not too long ago.
Yeah, we played with an Ozzy. We played with an Ozzy. Yeah,
a couple weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, they're killer.
No, that was last week.
Last week.
I was like, oh my god, what's going on? Me and him. It was freshman year of high school, and my brother and I were in the kitchen, and we're like, what are good band names? And we're just sitting there, and my dad's like, kind of, coaching us through, like, here's how you can do it, and we're looking on like.
Band name generator.
Some like dictionary.
I was looking up synonyms.
He was looking up synonyms and
words.
acronyms of like different words, and he finally goes across. He's like, anthrax is a poison name, and he was like, I think cyanide's a poison. Let's check that out. And I'm going, Cyadine? What's cyanide? Cyanide? I've never heard of that. For like 2 weeks, I'm going Cyadine, and then we like every name that we think we might like, we'd go up and look it up.
Yeah, it's a band.
Damn, it's copyrighted or whatever. So me and him were like, okay, Cyadine, it's whatever. It's fucking weird. People are gonna be like old people. They're like Cyadine.
So many people said that to us last week. They'd be like, what is the band's name? How do you say that? And they're like, they think it makes a C sound like a. Or wait,
Kaya.
Yeah, they're like Cyadine. Ketamine, the band.
And then, so is your logo got to be like the lettering for like a metal band is so like cryptic you can barely even read it?
It's actually kind of.
There it is.
Oh, it's just nice.
No, but they look at it and they're like, is that an H? And I'm like, no.
He's got a tattooed on his arm, so if we don't make it, he's fucked.
That's what I did.
Oh, no. Never mind.
I'm always going to remember my first band because it's stuck on my fucking arm.
I was going to mention Pearl Sound and.
We'll get to the.
Yeah, we'll get to that. I got a question about those guys.
Yeah,
so you guys have had this name forever?
Yeah, that was those first
4
name,
years.
And
talk a little bit about like just us forming. And,
So, my brother and I went to Fraser High School, and so did Shane. No, you went to Stevenson.
I went to Stevenson High School.
So
Stevenson, Livonia, or Sterling Heights?
Yeah.
So
you guys are all East Siders, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the three of us, freshman year, my brother and I, we went to Centerline from preschool to 8th grade. So we're new to this like whole sound like system and stuff like that. So we hear like My Name Is Mud and like John the Fisherman on bass in band class, and we're like, who the fuck's playing that? Like, he's good. Shane, and we walked up to him. We're like, hey, can you?
So ridiculous.
Yeah, we're like, can you play that? And he's like, yeah. We're like, well, how long have you been playing bass for? He's like, 4 months. We're like, oh, okay. You want to be in a band?
Yeah.
But you've only been playing bass for that long?
Yeah.
At that time, yeah.
Aaron's the new guy, so he's like, there's still some stuff.
We'll get to it.
But you guys were playing for like what? How long before you met me?
A year.
A year.
We didn't even play a gig.
We played Pittsburgh
our first
with Shane.
gig. We played the three of us. My dad, who sung, we only played one song. It was "Seasons of the Abyss," and we also played with my dad's high school friend Bob. He was in a band back in the day.
Andy from Sponge.
Yeah, Andy from Sponge played the solo for "Seasons of the Abyss."
Nice.
So, and then my dad's high school buddy, he was in another band called Semitic Drive. So he taught me the basics of guitar. So that's how we kind of played our first gig.
And then you guys move next to my friend Jason. I still butcher your name every time, Jason. Naiku. I hope that's right. But that's my friend, and they moved in next to him. And then,
Jason Nike.
I love it. He's like, I'm gonna butcher your 2-syllable name right now. Can never get this right. Or Nike. One of the two.
Then he called me. He's like, hey, these metal kids moved in next door. And I was in another band at the time called Absolute Anarchy, and I was like, "Oh, you're in another band, but at least go jam with them." So I was on the phone with Eddie for like an hour, and I was like, "These guys sound awesome."
There are these kids next door that keep playing Everly Brothers songs. You should go over there and show them some.
Yeah, so we eventually went to Bob Pask's house, and ended up jamming. Then I felt the connection right there. And then after a few months of me like hesitantly not joining because I was like, I can't be in two bands, I eventually joined. And then I was the singer and lead guitar player for about 2017 to 2000.
Yeah, for 2017 years.
Yeah.
It's been a long road.
2017 to now.
2017 to now, and then I decided I don't want to sing anymore, and that I'm not that good of a singer, and I want to just focus on guitar. So Aaron's in a band called Catharsis, and we've been friends with them for a while. And Catharsis voice. Sorry. Catharsis. I butcher everything. Okay.
That's Catharsis. That one's at least more than 2 syllables.
Yeah,
it's a whopping 3. He's not
like his voice, so
he's
like, hey,
catheter. Oh no, that's
he's got 3. He's got like 3 or 4 3-syllable words up in there. So
we really liked his voice, so we're like, hey, come jam with us, and then it worked out, and we did our first show last week, so it hasn't been that long.
I've been in the band officially been in the band for about a week and a day.
Yeah.
6 days.
6 days.
The chemistry is just. So we're having a great
I don't really like him, but
sexy time.
I like 3 out of 4 of them. So
that's it.
Well, I love you. So
Percentages.
I've been in the band for a whole whopping week, but I've been jamming with them for about 2 months now.
Yeah.
Soda. Howie Harula.
That's a good friend of mine.
Says, what's up?
Howie.
What's up, dudes?
I need to bring up something.
And you Cyadine bitches too. That's what he said. What up, dudes? And you Cyadine
played for his
bitches
birthday
too.
party.
So
Yeah.
we actually, I
was
can
so
announce
cool.
this now. March 27th, we're doing an EP release show, even though our EP came out in September, and we were supposed to have a show like last year, but everything happened. So we're doing another one, March 27th at the Diesel with his band Catharsis. And then Apocalypse.
Spelled with
which
a
is another
K,
friend of ours. And
like
then
corn.
That's at the Diesel, and there'll be more details on that soon. And
Cool. You said that was what? March 27th?
March 27th.
Yes.
Saturday.
Where?
Cyadine
Where at?
Saturday.
At Diesel?
Yep.
It seems like there's only 2 places out. Diesel and Token are the only places that are.
Token and the
Diesel,
Knights of the
Token,
Road.
and
They got
Oh, the Knights of the Road.
They got the most balls to be open.
Yeah, exactly.
Hot Rock's open too.
Oh yeah, Hot Rock. Oh yeah.
Hot Rock.
The Hot Rock. Listen, the Hot Rock.
That's the Ritz, but
That place is cool.
it is.
It is. Like
Guitarists
if
for
you
the
want to
bands.
go and fucking watch a rock show on a Friday, you're gonna go and see like 6
Matinee.
bands.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
it's-
I know bands for those
You're gonna go
sets.
and see 6 bands, and you're gonna fucking get in a mosh pit. Well, I guess maybe that's not a good
Get punched in
idea.
the dick.
Yeah, when we played
The last time I played there, someone during a mosh pit in front of me, I saw somebody just absolutely get railed. Like we have it on video too. Not get railed sexually. I mean, like, he got like,
Oh damn!
He's like, this is not how I expected my night to go.
This is quite a match.
the mosh pit opened, and I saw someone get sodomized in the middle of the floor.
No names, bro.
Where's this at?
It's on 11 and Hoover. Yeah.
Dawn wants to go.
I'm just kidding. Maybe.
Dude, Shane went apeshit in the mosh pit.
Jump in the sodomization pit.
Yeah.
So, you guys ready to play a couple tunes?
Very
Evidently, everyone else is. So we're gonna.
I know.
Everybody else is gonna play tunes.
No, everyone else.
Everybody
in
wants
here,
you to.
wants
All
us
right,
to-
well,
We just want to hear these kids and get off the stage. Stop fucking talking. Go and play some
It's
music.
the exact time ever in the Cave Radio Studios, right here on Big and Bigger Cyadine.
that you knew you were searching for, all for that quick fix that you crave. Lust is a bitch, can bring a man down to his knees, ending that which he fought to save. Your life consumed with greed, the evil monster takes control. Try to escape this, you will fail, that much you know. Much you know. Morals disappear, dollar signs crowd your eyesight, take innocent lives for your own desires. Whatever it takes, don't mind the effects of your actions, such a small price to pay for salvation. Your life consumed with greed, the evil monster takes its toll. Try to escape this, you will fail, that much you know. Much you know.
That song was called Primal Instinct.
And this one's called Awaiting the Return.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, it's not. This one's called We Will Be Heard. Excuse me.
Are we going to play another one right now?
Oh, yeah. Can we play another one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, yeah.
We will be heard.
Then we will be heard.
Try to bring us down.
All right.
I'm a big fan.
God darn, boy, sounds pretty damn good.
Dude, so great job, man.
badass.
So it's been a while since we had a band this heavy in here, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm the rocker guy of the show, and unfortunately, trying to get the sound out, I didn't get to hear all of it, but I can't wait for the next set that I can sit back and actually thrash out.
So, just a couple of the things that I wanted to ask you guys about. You guys have been doing this thing called Cyadine Sundays.
Yes. Wow.
So that's pretty cool. I caught up on a little bit of it. One of them you were introducing, Aaron.
Yeah.
That was last round.
The one before
we didn't
that.
do one today.
This is our side on Sunday. We can.
Oh, this is side on Sunday.
Yeah,
we didn't have time today. So.
I didn't even think of that. The fact that it was Sunday.
And then a couple weeks ago, you did one where you premiered your all instrumental song called Lou-Cypher.
Yeah.
We didn't premiere it, but like the whole idea.
Talk about it, maybe.
Yeah, the whole idea of Cyadine Sundays, we go through all the songs on our EP
Song of
and
the
like
week
just
kind
talk
of
about
thing.
how we wrote them, the recording process, all that stuff.
So I like that. And if you look at it, Al, it's Lou, L-O-U, Cypher instead of.
So it's
like Lou-Cypher.
Yeah,
And that's him right there.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, that's it.
Hopefully, I have time to tell the story of how that came about.
That's the devil.
You got time.
It's about the Waiting the Return is the name of the EP, and he's on the cover.
Yeah.
And that song is about this story, but that song, the instrumental, is just musically his.
Okay.
So if you want to tell.
So would you guys consider yourself thrash metal? Is that you said something, or is it?
Groove thrash.
I'd say just thrash, but we can get groovy at times. So like we don't want to be like thrash groove like a super hard subgenre.
I like that.
Just like
Well, isn't there already like 4,000 subgenres?
Yeah, we're
of
not like
metal?
we're not kind of. I mean, sometimes we get groovy, sometimes we get more thrashy, sometimes we get just straight up
We're
just
just
like metal.
music.
So
From the
it's-
least,
we're just music.
From the least biased member of this band, based on the fact that I have written none of it yet,
Yeah.
nothing yet.
You never will.
Yeah, I know. They won't even let
You're
me
just
bring.
you're just a pretty face in the voice.
They won't let me bring. They won't let me bring a guitar into the practice space. No, I'm just
So
kidding.
are you a guitar player?
Yeah, I play guitar in my band.
So why not add a third, man?
Because
And it gears.
I got you.
yeah, there's only room for so many large cocks in a room. So.
Yeah, I got you. Jesus.
Yeah, but no, I'd say from a unbiased point of view, it's like Megadeth mixed with Pantera. Like so, I'd say like really proggy thrash mixed with the groove.
Okay.
Like yeah,
And melodic.
I mean, no, it's
Yeah,
melodic.
we should just be saying metal at this point.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just fucking metal. Like,
Yeah, it's metal. All right. I can dig
fucking
that.
people who need to know genres.
So now
I hate that
exactly.
all the genres. It's like we're a Christian deathcore groove jam thrash band. It's
With
like,
jazz.
Beeswax banjo band.
So now the EP, Awaiting the Return, is the EP out right
It's
now?
been out since September.
Okay, and you guys recorded it at Pearl
Sound Shop.
Pearl was it Pearl?
No.
Oh, so what's up with Pearl?
So
We're doing stuff with him.
there was
Yeah, check out Casey.
Chuck's so damn cool. But
He's up for a DMA, by the way. If you're a DMA voter, go vote for him.
Yes.
But yeah, so I don't know if you heard of it. It's this new upcoming TV show called No Cover. Lizzie Hale and Alice Cooper's one of the two of the judges.
Ozzy's a judge.
And
The beautiful.
we entered it, and you're supposed to pay to enter. So it's like your audition. It's completely original music. So we're like, oh, cool, it's legit. And we're friends with Blasco, Ozzy's bass player. So I texted him. I was like, hey, is this legit? He was like, yeah, go for it. So, there was like different tiers. The highest was 500. And even if you didn't make it, you could talk to Tom Zutaut, which produced,
He's the A&R guy
Yeah.
from Electro who signed Motley Crue and GNR.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
all
there
you
you
need to
go.
know.
He's the guy Pete Davidson plays in the dirt.
Yeah.
Even though Pete Davidson looks nothing like him.
Right.
Like at all.
He found Metallica too, didn't he?
I
Like
don't
found
know.
them, didn't like he was like
No, he didn't.
I'll be
find them.
honest, I don't know.
He said he worked with them like on like
Yeah, okay.
He gave
Okay.
he like talked to them when they started doing the Black Album.
Yep.
But so we ended up, signing up. We did the 500, no risk, no reward. So we did it, and they completely oversaw the band. They're like, oh shit, they had so many bands come in.
We never got our schedule for the meeting with Tom, so I had to email them like, hey,
So
can
instead
we
of
get
a-
our meeting that we paid $500 for?
So instead of a 15-minute one, we got an hour and a half one.
He just
It's
like,
not
he's
not
cool.
because
So
like we
cool.
paid or like it's because he just apparently liked us.
Yeah, because in the thing
He's like, oh, this is only supposed to be 15 minutes, and we're like an hour in. He goes, and I think you're. He goes, you
guys get enough time.
15 minutes. We've been talking for a while, but this actually reminds me of this one time. And then he just started talking.
He was a really sweet guy. I mean, it's kind of weird.
Those guys got stories forever.
Dude, and he was from Michigan too, I think. So we were
yeah,
in
he
on
said
that
that's
level.
that's the cool thing about Michigan. He was saying is
And
that no one in the U.S. has the music culture like Michigan.
Because he was asking like, "Oh, what's Slash's real name?" And I was like, "Saul Hudson." What's Axel's real name?
Like
William Bailey.
Anyway,
like I knew a bunch of this stuff. He's like, only a kid in Detroit would know that. I'm like,
yeah,
cool.
He said that like people from here have a respect, like kids from here have a respect for older music
history and stuff.
Like it's not like we're all fucking. And I'm not.
We see it every Sunday, man. We that's the pleasure of doing the show is we get to hear bands like you guys come through here every single Sunday, and there's such a diverse, music pool here, and it's all different. We had a metal band in here not too long ago, and the one dude was like, "Yeah, I'm a blues guy." And the other guy was like, "Yeah, I like country songs." You're like, "You're in a fucking metal band."
Yeah, right.
He was like, "Yeah, just the way I am."
Well, think of how many things the foundation is from this area. So you got Motown. You had technically the first punk band, which was an all black band. I can't remember what was the name of their. What was it?
No, it wasn't Bad
No,
Brains.
it was.
I was thinking of an all black punk band.
No, they were from Detroit.
Yeah, they came out of Detroit.
Techno's from here.
Techno,
Nugent.
yep.
Nugent.
Well, that's not a genre. Well, I guess it could be
Gunner
a
if you're
genre.
watching.
Dead Nugget.
Yeah, I was in my third grade wax museum. That's how much.
But yeah, so we, with the whole Tom Zutaut thing, and he said, go.
Long story short, he liked us.
So he said, go to, call Chuck. And I.
Death.
That's right.
Death.
I ended up, when me and Eddie were. They're from here?
Yeah. It was an all black punk band.
They're credited.
They're from Florida.
Yeah, you're thinking of something
Yeah,
else.
I was
They're credited as the first ever punk band.
That's cool. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
And it's all black. I think they're a trio out of Detroit. They're in their 70s.
Aaron Lindau right there. Good. He was just in here. Death is the missing link between funk and punk.
Yep.
Fucking
I want to listen to them now. That sounds cool.
They do. There's a documentary on.
Yeah, and I want to say they just played
HBO
again
or-
like 2 years ago,
Yeah,
as like a reunion
I'm starting
thing.
to kind of remember. I've
Yeah.
seen some stuff about it.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
I think there's 9 letters between funk and punk.
If you spell, damn it, spell, no.
What is Eddie?
No, okay. This is already going.
So back to the band.
Timmy.
Yeah, Tom, he used to name drop himself with Chuck at Pearl, and he told us he actually said Michael Wagner too, but that was like kind of far away.
It's in Tennessee, so we're like, we'll go with Chuck.
Things escalated very quickly with that too, because I remember we talked to him I practiced with them twice, and they're like, "Oh, we're talking to Tom Zutaut today," and I was like, and they like gave me a rundown of who that was, and I'm like, okay, and we talked to him, and then after that like a week later, they're like, "Oh yeah, so we're gonna go to we're actually gonna hang out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and on Saturday morning we're gonna go to Pearl Studio and talk to Chuck."
Nice.
Alkazian.
Yeah,
Alkazian.
Jason
And I was like, and Jason Hartless, and I was like, oh, okay. And we walk in there, and it's like a real fucking studio.
Speaking of Ted Nugent, that's his drummer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, and
Jason
me and
Hartless.
Eddie used to mow his lawn we mowed it for 2 years.
Jason Hartless.
Yeah.
No shit?
That's how we knew him.
Okay.
I used the same toilet as
Did you-
Chris Cornell, so I mean,
Yeah,
That's pretty sweet.
I did, yeah.
Did you see the drum room that he just built?
Oh,
Jason
God, yeah.
Hartless.
It's nice.
It's like all red. It's
yeah.
like it's fucking all soundproofed and
Yeah.
Did you say he gave you like a video lesson one time?
Yeah, I did 2 lessons with Jason. We went into his basement.
Is he still teaching at School Rock? I know he was for a while.
I don't know.
School Rock Farmington. Anyway, so you guys got this EP out. Is there any other music from you guys out right now?
We're actually going to play a new song. That's the first one we're going to play when we play again. But we have like, God, 6, 8 songs that we've written since then, and we're going to record
5 or 6.
Yeah, we have 68. We have 68 more songs to put
6 to 8.
Yeah.
And like somewhere
So
around
when
there.
is when are you gonna get the new guy involved?
As soon as we start recording at Pearl, he's going to be singing it all.
Yeah, I'm going to be singing his song, so I'm going to have him like breathing down my neck.
Right.
You know that's not how you're supposed to sing it.
E flat.
So now,
flat.
so how does that work though? I mean, it was your song, you sang it. Now you got a new guy coming in. Are you going to let him add his vibe to it? Or
Oh yeah, I mean that.
Oh, we've had this conversation. We've had this conversation.
Yeah.
So
you
many
can't
times.
be like, dude, you got to sound like me.
Right.
Fuck you. If you wanted to sound like me, then you should be fucking
That's
singing.
the reason we asked him
You know,
to
it's
sing
funny.
for us is because I like his voice more than mine, and I think he has a better range than what he does.
I do it subconsciously because I've listened to him sing them so many times, like listening to the recordings, learning the vocals, that when we practice,
It comes out like him.
Like if you listen to me with my other band and then you listen to this band, you'd be like, those guys sound nothing fucking alike at all. And then you listen to, and then his family and all their friends, they come over and I'm practicing with them, and I walked out and they went, were you singing or was Noah singing? And I was like, it was me. And
I personally don't think it's that hard to tell between us. But.
It's like listening to something in the car. I think it's like once you listen to it a certain amount of times, you like sing it. You try and put the same inflection and the same like rasp or smoothness on something. Like when you're trying to copy the way someone sings when you're like when you're just jamming.
At the end of the day, you're going to sound like you, and that's why we asked you to join. So I'm really excited because we both admire each other. We're like
not like that.
There's a mental jerk off going on right now.
Like they've got great chemistry.
You feel that under the table?
So I mean, we're gonna work together, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be. I'm really happy with it. I remember even with the songs I wrote that I have demos of, I still hear him singing some of those songs.
Oh, and by the way, Howie Hirula says because only Iron fucking Maiden has 3 guitar players.
Foo Fighters has
Foo Fighters.
Thank you.
Don't Foo Fighters got 4 now?
No, they have 3. It's Chris Shiflett, Pat Smear, and Dave Grohl.
Who's that Dave Grohl guy?
Yeah, it's that one dude from. He was like the bass player or rhythm guitar player from Nirvana,
or some random kid from the crowd.
Yeah. Kiss guy.
The Kiss guy. Yeah,
it's Kiss guy. And he comes up and he fucking does a solo at the end of Monkey Wrench. He just went, oh shit. I love how shit-faced and happy Dave Grohl gets at every show. That's why
he's the coolest guy in music.
That's why I vouch that I need to get shit-faced before every performance.
You saw that video too?
Yeah. He literally broke his fucking leg for one. You remember that a couple years ago?
Yes, and he finished the show.
Yeah. I'd be screaming, dude. I'd be like, my fucking leg is broken.
Take me to the hospital right now. Just wrote a new song. Get me the fuck out of here.
You had to listen to Taylor Hawkins do fucking 50, what's it called? Queen covers.
Covers. Broke my leg.
Under pressure.
So yeah, Howie just commented on it too. He said Black was the first all black punk band, 3 dudes.
Black was?
Yeah, no,
Death.
He said he said the first all and he put Black in. Kimmy Mara got Colleen Polston's listening.
That's an awesome.
Kimmy Mara is a good friend of mine.
Yeah, cool. Raven Ray too. It's nice to find a team to jam with that gets it. Rock on, guys. Raven Ray was a guest just a couple weeks ago here.
Thank you.
On Big and Bigger. So the album's out. You guys, you said you got 6 songs. You're going to be recording these at Pearl, or
that's Pearl, and probably like a full album at some point too, right?
Oh yeah.
So this next one's going to be an EP, probably 5. Pick the 5 best.
Well, I mean, they're probably going to be singles. That's something that Tom Zutaut told us to do.
That's a good idea.
Because I mean, that's how music is now. Because I mean, you don't fucking go on the radio and hear. I mean, you just hear "Bad Guy" by Billie Eilish, and then that's all she had for a little while. Like it was just a single, and then I think she just kept releasing singles for a while.
Yep. Our good friend Josie Pace does that all the time, and it's good because then what she does is she'll release the song, and then she puts a video out for it.
Yeah,
right. So it's something, and I don't know
how Kings does that a lot.
Yeah,
too.
I don't know how into videos you guys are or whatever. I'm sure it's
that stuff. We're getting
it seems to be on like more people are doing videos now. I think COVID might have had something to do with that.
You got to have a product to go with your music.
Yeah,
right.
We only have one right now. It's for the first song on Awaiting the Return, the title track.
So yeah, and that's what she does. Is she does them one at a time, and then she does her little promotions for a month or so on that song, and then. 2 months later, she released. 2 months later, she releases another one.
Yeah, and you can still play out and play other music.
Yeah, and then when you're playing out, you got those 5 songs, but you're only releasing one at a time. People are like, hey man, when are you gonna release that other song? Eventually, motherfuckers.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Well, anyway, we can help you guys. We've done it several times with Autumn Kings and a few other bands. What we'll do is we'll say you're gonna release it on a Friday. On Thursday, we'll release it at noon. On Cave Radio,
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
awesome.
We'll be the first exclusive world premiere, blah, blah, blah.
That's cool.
And it helps you guys out and it brings people to us too, so it's a mutually beneficial type thing.
And then we'll come on here and we'll play it live, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, at the same time as the singles playing.
Yeah. We'll just dance around and pretend that we're doing it.
We just mute in-house. We play the actual recorded, and then you act like you're playing it.
It'd be really funny if we
Radio's
all
first music video.
If we all had each other's instruments.
Yeah, like Iron Maiden or Nirvana.
Yeah.
They did that.
People watching like, these guys are really polished, man. Their sound is good.
Why does it sound like a studio?
Why is the bass player singing and the drum player is playing guitar?
So you got March 27th at the Diesel coming up. Is it your next show? Right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Anything scheduled beyond that, or is that it right now?
That's our EP release show.
That's our EP release show.
Got canceled the first time.
Yeah.
Right.
That's our EP re-release.
Re-release, yeah.
We were supposed to do Detroit Rock City Mayhem 3, but I don't know what's going on with that.
I didn't know there was a sequel.
Yeah. Or
Revenge.
And then should we talk about Camp? I mean, the only other thing I can think about is Camp Champ right now.
Yeah, that's.
That's on July 17th.
What's Camp Champ?
Yeah,
It's like that. Benny, you guys can talk about.
It's like a little. Yeah. So
am I not supposed to talk about that?
Camp Champ. It's our step. It's mine and his. Our stepdad's friend, buddy. He used to work with him. His name's Bob Champ, and he has this place up north, and it's just this.
Where exactly at is it?
West Branch.
West Branch.
I almost said
it's a little like area in the woods.
But he has this like he has a shit ton of property, and like Howie went to it last year.
Howie was there last year, and so did Jerome Lucky, who we met, and he's a cool guy.
And people just like they camp there because it's a huge property. They can go wherever. There's little trails off to like different campsites, and then whatever day we're playing, there's like this little. It's not a shack, but it's just kind of like
Sounds like
some foundation with a metal roof
tent.
over it.
Yeah, it's Friday the 13th with music.
Yeah.
Yes. And not murder.
Not murder.
Yeah.
No murder.
The first time we played, it was at the beginning. It was like, it's in the woods, it's hot. And so then they liked us so much that they were just like, you guys are going to end the fucking set. And then they were like,
twice.
What? We played
Oh, so
twice.
you played twice?
Yeah. And
I turned 16 on stage in the middle of the woods up north. It was great.
Yeah. That was ridiculous. But a lot of Cougars too. Oh my God.
How you doing?
It was the first time. I'm like,
those kind of Cougars.
Yes.
When are we going?
July 17th.
Aaron's like, fucking new guy.
Yes.
Man.
I want to have my own trailer.
So Howie Hirula's got a couple comments on here. He said Pat Smears was a sympathy ad because Dave felt bad for him. Well, I guess kind of like
I remember hearing about that,
And then he also says Camp Champ rules, but it's totally in butt fucking Egypt.
Yeah.
And then Jeff Van Conant, that's
my
place.
uncle.
He said our new place will only be 9 miles from Camp Champ.
Yeah, that's our uncle.
So,
that's good.
there's
That's my
where
simple man again.
Aaron, you can take the cougar back there.
You can go
Great minds think alike.
He's got the cougar camper, bro.
No, but everybody up there is really
So
cool.
what's a
It's really chill.
cougar? Like, what age do you consider?
Well, I'm hoping for like 75 plus.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like a lady in
That's a fucking
Anybody who's old enough to be your mom or like much older.
Got it.
Like,
So
like
like
50s,
milfs and
60s.
gilfs, yeah.
It wouldn't be so bad if we were older, but when we're like 17, 18.
Yeah.
Moms and grandmas.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are what, like 20s, 21,
I'm
22?
21, 18,
21, 19,
17.
Okay, does someone want to do? Wait, does somebody want to do that one more time? Just one of
We
us?
all were talking.
There's no one there at 21.
He's the only one.
You're the
Only
one.
me.
So you're the you buy all the beer.
Yeah, I know. No, I don't. I have not yet. I was actually surprised. I practiced with them.
Oh, Kevin
practiced them.
DeClaire
Yeah.
That is
says
his bass
Aaron
player
doesn't
from
need a cougar.
Catharsis.
Aaron needs me.
Oh my.
Did he just come out to you on the air?
No, that's my bass player.
Dude, Kevin's
Oh.
Yeah, we shared some passionate nights long ago of making music.
Wow, so you guys are fucking. I thought you guys were a little bit. Did you think they were that young?
I didn't realize.
Jesus Christ.
We don't
guys
want
all right?
to use it
What's
as
going
like,
on over
oh,
there?
yeah, we're really young.
You guys
No,
all
well,
right? You
so
get in trouble?
and the funny thing is, yeah, you guys are getting in trouble, are you?
No, I got a text from my dad. He said, make sure Shane leaves no later than 7:15. I was like, what?
You're
No,
late.
he's got to go to Chicago. Not now.
Oh,
You're fine.
oh.
Figured out, but I just saw the text. It was from like 6:44, and I was like,
Oh,
no, that's who I was texting.
all right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
I gotta say something real quick. I think it's funny because just watching you guys talking that and Shane seems like your appearance. You should have like this higher pitched voice, and then you're like, yeah, I gotta go. at 7:30.
No, yeah.
Jesus, I didn't even notice that till just now.
He literally has the
Like I
lowest.
could hear him without a microphone.
He's like he plays bass with his voice. He doesn't even need a guitar. He's just like
Dom was like, I thought when I first met you were gonna talk like this. And he goes, and you shook my hand. You're like, oh, I'm Shane. And I'm like,
I love how you did an impression of yourself, and you're like,
I'm Shane.
like went even lower.
he
Yeah,
just
my
grabs a mic and he's like, boom, 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 boom. Where's your bass? I don't need a bass.
boom, boom.
I am the bass.
So you guys got some songs on Spotify. I assume it's the EP.
Yep.
Um,
Apple, iTunes, YouTube, the whole canvas.
now, what about website,
It's
Facebook,
on Napster.
Instagram, all that
Yeah,
stuff?
Actually, we don't promote that. Cyadine.com. Literally, that's it. Just
If you go on our Instagram, there's a
link for it.
I'm sorry.
Get out
Shane.
my space.
There's a hyperlink on our Instagram bio
Hi,
that
Shane.
leads to all of our stuff.
Yeah, it's called InstaBio Cyadine or something. It's got literally, I linked this for tonight. It's got our website, our YouTube channel, but I mean, just look up Cyadine.com and you can get to our Facebook and everything. But just look up Cyadine and make sure it's spelled right. You should come up everywhere.
CYAD.
Dirty bitch.
bitch. That's a fun ripoff.
The first question I want to ask you guys, just to see where these questions are going. If you could bang any cartoon character, which cartoon?
Jessica Rabbit.
Lois Griffin.
Well, Jessica Rabbit's the number one answer.
Yeah, we'll get to. We'll go around the table. That
Okay,
way.
let's start with Noah.
Start with me. Oh, I don't know the name of her, but it was the gothic one on.
Gwen from Total Drama Island.
No.
Oh,
God.
Just guessing.
I think it was on Timmy Turner or Get Fairy Odd Parents.
Oh, no. A goth. Oh, is it the babysitter?
Maybe she had like 2 pigtails and like a bob haircut.
That's a little girl.
No, it's not. No,
that's her little sister.
No, I'm thinking.
Go back
around and I'll find
Is it Vicky?
No,
already
not
said
the
that.
orange-haired one.
All right, go ahead.
Shane,
go ahead,
what you
Shane.
said?
We're eager
Jessica
to hear
Rabbit?
your answers.
Jessica Rabbit is what he said.
Wait, can you tell us why?
Boobs.
At least he's honest.
Boobs.
Squidward or Patrick.
Yeah.
That was the best ever.
Boobs. That's the greatest.
SpongeBob. I mean, come on. You really got to think about it. You use one hole, and he's like, "Hey, there's another one in there."
And another one.
I'd clap
And
Sandy
another one.
Cheeks as cheeks.
Sandy Cheeks. All right,
Sandy
they're
Cheeks.
all
Yeah.
with SpongeBob there.
No, I'm just kidding. It's definitely Lois Griffin.
Lois Griffin.
There's never been a doubt in my mind.
Lois Griffin's slowly climbing up the ladder.
really is.
Because she's a baddie. She's a redhead.
No.
What about Marge Simpson?
Oh, homie.
Yeah,
You got a
and
fat
you-
fucking cock.
And you never know what she's going to pull out of that fucking hair. You know?
Suck that cock.
It's all right.
Barson back.
This isn't a pass
That's gonna
fail
come back.
thing either. So
I'll just go on the bandwagon and say Lois for now.
okay.
This is a Navy band.
All right, so this is I'm going to make you think, guys. So I'm going to ask the same question to all you guys.
How fat do you think I am?
Yeah, exactly. So
How fat is my Johnson? Circumference and length.
Cyadine gets to play their dream show. You're playing. 2 other bands are playing. These bands can be past or present, dead or alive, and you get to pick the venue. So we're going to start with Aaron.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna have the most unique pick based on everyone in this band. Soundgarden would open, and then we would play, and then Alice in Chains, and it would definitely be at DTE because it's in this state is the coolest outside venue, and ideally I'd want to play in the summertime, but it would definitely be Soundgarden and Alice in Chains at DTE.
All right,
nice.
I knew exactly what I was going to pick when you said this one. Monsters in Moscow. So, do you know about that show?
Yep.
It would be. I definitely want to play with Pantera on stage. Like that'd be so. But I'd probably have like Pantera, Megadeth, like just all of the big bands, big long venue.
There's only 2, Eddie.
Oh, there's
That's
only
cool.
2.
Yeah, just 2 bands. That's cool. Those 2 are good.
Yeah,
Megadeth.
Pantera.
Okay, Benny.
We're twins, so I mean, if you want to
I
repeat what
knew
he
he was gonna
said,
say that. I was like, I hope I
the
say it
same
first.
All right.
thing.
No shit. You're that close, huh?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh yeah.
Only thing I would change with that one would probably be switching Megadeth with Anthrax.
Okay.
Pretty much same everything.
I'm gonna jump on the bag. Actually, I normally would say Megadeth and Pantera, but right now I'm more of an overkill kick. So I'd want Pantera to be the headliners, Overkill to go on after us, and then we would open at DTE. Because I don't think
There we go.
I don't think we should be the headliners with those
So,
kind of
It's your
bands.
dream show, dude. This is
No,
you know.
we're the headliners.
Kaylee just asked, is Noah thinking of the goth chick from Danny Phantom?
I think she is.
Sam or
Oh
Paulina?
no,
Yeah.
that is who it is.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
just
it's
looked her up and
animated.
she-
It's animated by the same guy. That's why. That's
yeah,
why you.
it looks the same. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
I actually just looked her up and
Now
she
it
didn't
makes
look as hot as I
sense.
thought, but still.
All right, now we're gonna reverse the verse and go back the other way. They're making a movie about Cyadine, and you guys get to cast the characters. So, Noah, who's playing Shane?
This is a good question. Pete Steele, if he was alive. Can it be alive or dead?
Yeah,
Pete
sure.
Steele.
All right,
Who's
Nice
Pete
hair blonde.
Steele?
Shane.
Peter
Oh,
Steele, sorry.
Shane, who's playing Benny?
Robin Williams is playing Benny. No, I'm just kidding.
Current Robin Williams or
Yeah, the dead one.
No, like,
He's the dead one.
A little less energy.
Little bony.
well, I mean, you see this kid? He's fucking skin and bones.
Yeah.
He's got a little muscle.
I don't know who the hell would play Benny.
I mean,
Whoever plays him has to play Eddie too. So.
The Usos. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well,
I don't know any twins.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
yeah, Mary Kate and Ashley.
Wow.
The Olsen twins.
Damn.
The Olsen twins.
No.
Well, so then Benny, who's playing your brother?
Mary Kate or Ashley.
Whoever's playing you, so then you get to.
I can't even think of anyone.
Do they have to be an actor?
No. Could be you guys. You guys want to play each other?
Oh, then I'm gonna reverse. They're playing them.
So you switch. You switch
Yeah,
each other.
yeah.
Switch each other.
Benny's playing Eddie, and Eddie's playing Benny.
All right, Eddie. Who's playing Aaron?
Robin Williams.
Kaylee says, "How about the brothers from Night at the Roxbury? Will Ferrell and fucking Chris Kattan."
Yeah, they're not even brothers. Close though.
Yeah.
Close.
This is a hard one. I don't like because when I think of like people playing other people for any kind of movie, I'm thinking of like what's an actor that looks just like that.
Yeah, don't gotta look. Don't gotta just like him.
Cuban.
Yes.
Yeah, a young Mark Cuban. Yeah, okay.
I got
Then-
told that at my first.
Aaron, who's playing Noah?
Say Roger Clark.
Have you ever seen Rise of the Planet of the Apes? You know the monkey from that movie? That's who's gonna play. Oh wait, Jack Nicholson. Yeah. Young Jack Nicholson now.
Oh yeah, okay. I can see
But
it.
no, I mean,
I can
because
see
of
it.
the ears and just the weird faces he makes and the shape of his face and his head, I'd say it's definitely the monkey from Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
That's funny. All right.
Hold on, I got some of these.
Go ahead.
Some of these. These are gonna be good. All right, so young Bill Murray. All right.
I can see it.
You guys, he's gonna play both of you, so you can't be in the same scene together. But Matt Dillon from when he was in Singles.
Singles, they could do it though. They could do it with CGI. Dude.
Yep. Dana Carvey as Garth, but not as geeky Garth, like a cooler Garth, right? Eddie Vedder.
Oh, that's
All right. Now we'll switch it up again. Excuse me. The female version, Sandra Bullock. We'll stick with Mary Kate and Ashley for you guys. Jodie Foster. And
Kate Winslet.
yeah, there you go.
So wait, because there's two of them, are Mary Kate and Ashley, are they going to do the thing? There's three of them, right?
Well, yeah, the other one doesn't look the same. They're not triplets.
Oh, okay.
Elaine Ross says Vinny, Paul, and Dimebag for you guys.
nice.
But then Jeff Van Conant says, "How about Nelson?" Playing Betty and Eddie, the blonde guy, and then our good buddy Mark Payment's watching. What's up, Pooh?
Hey, what up, Pooh? What up, Pooh?
What up, Pooh? Yeah, three people dead or alive you'd want to have a Fago with.
Start down there.
All right, Aaron.
Okay. If I could say number one, it would be Chris Cornell. I'm a big Soundgarden fan ever since I was a little kid. Soundgarden, Audioslave, his solo stuff, just so much really cool music.
Temple of the Dog.
Temple of the Dog.
Dude,
It's all the music's different. Every Soundgarden album's different. Every one of his solo albums, alternative and grungy and folk music and metal and all this
The
shit.
guy had a fucking voice like an angel.
I mean, it doesn't even have anything to do with that. It's literally just the creativity, like being able to stay within the rock genre for 30 years, 30 plus years. And
But his
everything
voice was hot.
But every song he came out with was a jewel, was an absolute jewel. And then the next one's kind of a wild card. It would definitely be Rivers Cuomo. He's the lead singer of Weezer. They're just musically, I get a lot of flack for liking them. Musically, he does all of it. He composes all of it, puts it all together. They have so many different albums. They have really rocky, alternative like rock albums. They've got fucking pop, like the poppiest of pop albums, like not a single guitar on there. They just put out an orchestral masterpiece. And I just think that musically, he's also one of those people who just, there's no end. There's no end. And plus he went to Harvard for music. He knows how to play hundreds of instruments. And it'd just be really interesting to like sit down and just listen to him talk about literally any of it. Because like, why fucking play the oboe? Like you're never gonna play the oboe on a stage. Like he's out playing playing arenas or playing big fucking venues, playing rock
John's
music.
uncle was an Olo.
Yeah, sorry. my last one's Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains. He's just really cool guitar player. I've listened to all of the interviews he's done, like probably hundreds of times. Just love listening to him talk.
That's awesome.
All right, Eddie.
And
you guys can't have the same fucking answer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's time to change.
Dimebag Daryl,
of
course. My grandpa. I don't know who else is there? A lot of famous people.
They don't have to be famous.
Robert England.
Oh,
Freddie. All right, Benny.
Rex Brown.
You can say
Yeah, you can have the same guy.
Just not Robin Williams and Tim Burton.
Nice.
I'm surprised. Nobody.
I love that.
I was going to say Rex Brown and probably Dave Mustaine.
Brown Rex.
And then Peter Steele.
Why Dave Mustaine?
Because I actually, like, last week I had a dream where I was, like, in the 80s and I was partying with Dave Mustaine. It was pretty cool. I was like, I need to do that in real life.
Very cool.
Yeah, and okay. I'm gonna Dimebag Daryl, Arthur Morgan. I'm gonna say this right now. He's not a real person. He's a video game character. He's the main character in a game called Red Dead Redemption 2. And
He's addicted to that fucking.
This is
game.
really lame, but
No,
that's
that's
who.
cool.
From the I ask anybody who's
I
played
didn't
the
say
game.
he's
The
fucking
story
real or
is,
alive. I said
yeah.
dead or alive. So I mean, they're dead, right?
He is dead now. He died of tuberculosis. So, Dimebag Daryl,
Damn,
Arthur Morgan.
him and fucking Doc Holliday.
Yep. Yeah, it's a Wild West game. So, and then the last one, Sammy Hagar, and then Eddie Van Halen will just happen to be with him.
Wait, what? You would want to meet Sammy Hagar over Eddie Van Halen?
They'd be together.
No, well, I want to meet both. I couldn't think of.
But why Sammy Hagar?
Package deal.
Didn't you say that you liked?
Hold on a second. Hold on. So you had three options, okay?
I looped.
You put Sammy Hagar and Eddie Van Halen together so you could put in a video game character that doesn't exist in real life. And now you're trying to figure out how you can have Eddie Van Halen of all people just tag along with Sammy Hagar.
Well, I mean, they was in a band together for
Hey guys, sorry, I was
20
late,
years.
I picked
They
all
originally were at the
musicians.
table.
I picked all musicians, by the way. But if there was another person, it would be Rob Gronkowski because that's really
like tracksuits.
Howie Harula says, Noah, what about Randy Rhodes?
You know, it's funny because
He'll be with Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? They're both
table
dead in
behind
heaven,
them.
so
Yeah, and tagging along with him will be this
Jimmy.
guy.
Dave
Yeah,
Mustaine,
yeah.
Dylan
The whole
Somo,
cast from
Bobby
Star
Blitz,
Wars.
David Elson.
Hold on, I want to change him for Donkey Kong,
Cliff Burton.
and I'm going to put him to tag along with Sammy Hagar.
Dutch
also.
Vanderlyn, John Marston.
I'm surprised Dave Mustaine wasn't in your top.
You know, I was a Megadeth nut, like insane about it. And I still am to an extent, but I kind of burnt myself out on it, so I'm kind of taking a break.
That's how I feel with Metallica.
Yeah. Well, I felt with Metallica for years.
Pugtalica.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
an
you're
animal
talking
lover and Metallica, so there you go.
All right, real quick, where can we find your music, your websites, all that good stuff? Now's the time to give your information.
Everywhere.
Well, Cyadine.com, that's pretty easy to
All the
look
links
up.
are
Make
actually
sure
in
it's
the website.
spelled right. And then all the links are in there, but Cyadine Official Instagram, Cyadine Band Official is Facebook. We just look up Cyadine YouTube. Our channel should come up.
And that's Cyadine.
Cyadine. Right?
Cyadine.
But
Show me your arm.
yeah, there, Benny.
Yeah.
Your
Show
arm.
your
Show
arm
me
to
your
the
arm.
video camera.
Oh.
Where are you, video camera?
And there's the what's the
And-
devil's name?
That's
Zoom
Lou.
in.
Lou.
That's Lou-Cypher.
Cypher.
That's where
Actually,
it
the
comes
first
from.
time when
So-
it got done, I was peeing in the middle of the night, and I looked over.
But yeah, we're on Spotify, we're on iTunes, we're on Apple Music, all that good stuff, and we're putting
And the
out
new album or the new EP was awaiting the return.
yeah, and we're putting out new music. Hope I don't even know. I don't even want to
We're
say
recording
it.
in
We're
March.
starting to record. So
Starting to record at Pearl.
yep.
In March.
So, very cool. All right, so we're gonna take a real quick break. When we come back, are we gonna take a quick break? Can we?
However long you want.
Yeah, let's just take like a 3-4 minute break.
Just
When we
for
come
us to set
back,
up.
one of our listeners or one of your friends, Don Ballard, saw these guys live last weekend at the Token. I was blown away.
Thank you, Don.
There you go. man, these kids are really impressive, and I didn't even know they were kids. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were much older than what you are. I look over, your dad's younger than I am. but man, I was very surprised. I didn't want to really look. I try to do it with some bands. I don't want to look them up until you guys get here. I want to be surprised. I knew you guys were heavy by the name, in the hair and all that shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of a dead giveaway, but you guys surprised the fuck out of me, man. And I really do like you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys here in the future, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, one more time in the Cave Radio Studios, right here on Bigger Bigger, Cyadine.
This is a new song that's not on the EP, but we're going to be recording it at Pearl Sound, and we play it at every show now. And it's called Hatespiration.
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck happened there, dude. You step on that or something? It came unplugged. I'm like, oh shit! Like 3 people jumped at it. And by the way, the guy playing your guys' dead, Scott Ian over here to the left.
Oh, yeah.
From Anthrax. Yes. Welcome.
That's another guy from Anthrax. 3 people. Thank you and good night.
Holy shit. That was fucking awesome. Howie Harula just said March 27th at the Diesel, doors at 6:30. Apocalypse 7 to 10:40, 7:10 to 7:40. Catharsis, right?
Catharsis.
8 to 8:40. Cyanide 9 to 10.
Cyanide?
Unless the Cyadine, unless the bar restaurant curfew gets bumped by then. And then no advance tickets, but we can have up to 100, 120 people, so we should be okay unless the capacities get changed by then. It would be 200, which would be 50% capacity. Everyone on here is screaming, yeah, fire, devil horns. Outstanding guys from Kimmy Mara. Again, thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with us. You guys got some new fans in us. Anytime you guys got something coming up, throw it at me or Al or Don, and we'll share it for you. Make sure you get some peeps
Shout
out there.
to Howie for putting that show together.
Yeah, great job, Howie. Like I said, man, you're always welcome here at the K, brother. Get with us. We'll be back next week. We got